What if I told you that there's a 40% increase in average order value hiding in your Shopify admin panel right now? No expensive apps, no complex integrations, just pure native Shopify power. See, at DM Corporations, we've helped brands like Gtech Apparel achieve up to a 2,800% revenue growth in just 90 days using these five native Shopify features. So today I'm going to pull back the curtains on these features that most store owners completely overlook. Now, if you're not familiar with who I am, my name is Dominic Mayu. I run a Shopify-based e-commerce agency called DM Corporations, where we help Shopify stores scale to millions of dollars of profitable revenue every single month. Now, these five native features are all completely free, really easy to set up. They're just kind of hidden in the back end of Shopify. So you may be familiar with a couple of them. You might not be, but I'm excited to get into this video. This is something that anybody with a Shopify store can set up pretty much within a couple of days, probably even a couple of hours, to boost metrics like AOV, conversion rate, revenue, and even recurring and returning customers. So let's just go ahead and get right into the first one here. So the first one is going to be the Shopify-based bundle builder. So Shopify released their own bundle app not too long ago, actually. And they basically replaced all the other bundle apps. You no longer need to download an expensive app that takes forever to set up, that doesn't sync well into Shopify. See, Shopify released a new bundle app that actually syncs all the inventory together. So that's the biggest thing it does. So if you bundle three different products together, it's actually going to sync all of the inventory together. So when somebody orders that bundle, it'll take one from each of those individual products out of the inventory for you. So it is a just complete game changer. We recently implemented this on an apparel partner of ours, pushing bundles of 2 to 3 of the same product, and we're seeing a 40% take rate on that, which is absolutely insane, pushing AOV up by over 30%. So here's a quick example of what we did on that website, right? And then let me just quickly walk you through how to do it. So I have a little test store set up to walk you guys through this. So just head into apps and go into bundles, right? And it's this one right here, okay? So you want to download this. It's super easy to use. Once it's downloaded, you want to create a bundle. Again, this is an example, so I'll just do these two. Select what products you want to be in that bundle. Do there. You name it. So say example. Save and continue. And then from here, it builds it as a standard product in Shopify. So if you've ever used a bundle app on the App Store, it is not this cohesive. It is not this easy to use. This is so much better. You can set the price, right? So you can change it to 28 rather than the 41. Put the 41 in the compare app price, and then save it. And this is actually going to be a standalone product in the back end. And when somebody orders this bundle, it will take inventory from the two standalone products that we pulled from, which is just amazing, right? So you can leverage this to do any sort of bundles you'd like. You can do, multiple of the same product, like I showed in this example here. You can do complementary products all bundled together. There's a million different options you can do, a million different ways to market it. But this alone has the potential to boost your AOV up by just so much. This single implementation bumped the AOV up over 30% for this apparel brand, which is just astronomical. So on to the next one is going to be the free shipping sweet spot. So back on AOV, we want to bump AOV up with every order, right? We want to maximize every purchase that comes in. So here's the $1 million formula. If you're not using a free shipping threshold, start using this right away. Set your free shipping threshold about 20% higher than what your current AOV is, right? Super simple. Now, this small adjustment consistently drives 10 to 15% increases in AOV across our entire client base. And this can be done in Shopify settings, okay? So in order to do this, I don't know if it's going to let me do this in my example account or in my test account, but you want to head into settings. You want to head into shipping and delivery. Maybe it will. Head into here. Edit your domestic rates, right? So we're going to go in here. We're going to say edit rate. And then just set this up with conditional pricing, right? So we can say economy 5 to 8 days, price 0, minimum price $50, right? So if our AOV for this store was around $40, right? Let's say 20% higher than that would be 48. We can do 50 just to be simple, or we can go 48. 48 is kind of a random number, so we're just going to keep 50. Press save, and then you'll want to make sure you also do another shipping fee, right? So I'm just going to edit the same one. But this one is going to be, right, say $5. Uh, Minimum price is 0, maximum price is 50, right? So this will show for orders less than 50. Orders above 50 will show the free shipping. So that way it doesn't show them both, so they're confused. That's a simple way to set that up. So yeah, highly recommend setting that up. That takes, 5 minutes to go in and update, and can bump AOV up pretty much immediately by 15%. So the third one is going to be buy X, get Y, which is the kind of silent revenue builder. So this is leveraging Shopify discount codes, but this isn't just another discount code. When implemented strategically, this is a revenue multiplier. So one of our clients actually saw a 20% increase in AOV using this feature alone, and this partner account is huge, which meant this update resulted in millions of dollars of additional revenue for them every single year, which is just insane. Okay. So you can set this up in a couple of different ways. I don't want to spend too long kind of diving into this, but you can either set this up as an automatic discount code, which means it will automatically apply this into their cart once they hit certain metrics you need them to hit, or you can use a actual code, right? So it's, maybe you highlight it in an ad campaign and say use code get 10 or free hat for a free hat on your next order, right? So back to this example again, you'll notice here at the bottom we have this free beanie for the next 50 orders. This is using the buy X get Y automatic discount code for orders over $89. Okay. Here's another one. How we implemented it, right? We did a free product at a $250 price point. This is the one that resulted in millions of dollars of additional revenue every single year. And this is super easy to set up. So you can do this in a lot of different ways. Typically, I like to set these up as a free gift, right? A free product. So any sort of product that's really cheap for you guys to make, that just has value to add to the order, right? Something that costs less than $1, pushing that AOV up is absolutely going to be worth it. So you just want to head into discounts, create discount, buy X, get Y. Decide if you want to use an actual code or automatic. Usually I go automatic, and we'll just say free hat, right? And then we can do minimum purchase amount. We'd say $250. Specific collections, we'll just select every collection or every product if you don't have that many products. Customer gets, right? They get one example t-shirts, right? Free. So the maximum number of uses per order for one. So that means they can only get one of those free gifts. And then another little pro tip is set this to combine with your other discounts, because if you don't set this to combine, if say you have a intro offer of 10% off, right, that's what's leading people to the website. Maybe in the ads, you say 10% off, or it's a pop-up on the site that says put your email in for 10% off. If these aren't selected and this discount applies, they will not be able to add that 10% off anymore, which will cause a disconnect. So I would definitely recommend setting those to combine. Now, this one alone, it has the potential to just revolutionize everything that you're doing. So I kind of already walked you through this one. So let's go to number 4, which is predictive search analytics, a hidden gold mine. So this is one of the most underutilized reports in Shopify. We've discovered high demand products buried in low priority categories by just analyzing search patterns. So basically all you want to do, I'm going to have no data in this because this website isn't even live. This is just an example Shopify store. But you want to go into analytics, reports, and then type in search here. Search with an S, not a Z. And then click through these reports. Okay, so top online searches is my favorite one. You can go the last 90 days. Again, I'm gonna have no data in here. But in here, you can actually figure out what products people are searching for, right? And there's so much you can do with that. So what we discovered on a couple of our other brands are one of our highest search products was actually one of the products that we didn't prioritized because it wasn't selling super well. So it was basically hidden at the bottom of all collections. It was hard to find unless you actually searched for it. But we discovered that tons of people were searching for it. So what we ended up doing is bumping that way higher on the collections, added it to the homepage, and that boosted overall sales on the website by I think like 8%, which is just crazy by highlighting a different product, right? So you can find what people are searching for. It can also lead to new product development, right? If you have a really highly searched keyword for a certain product that you're not currently offering, that can give you data and insights into what products to develop next, right? So this one is super, super powerful. You want to review this on just a monthly basis and kind of see what's going on, kind of look for patterns and optimize based on what you are finding. Already walked through that one. And then the fifth one. Now, most of you guys probably have this set up, but there's definitely going to be a few that this is going to help. And this is making sure that you have numerous payment options set up in the checkout. So about 40% of all Shopify users prefer alternative payment methods in Shopify. So that's Shop Pay, PayPal, Apple Pay, Google Pay. Usually Shop Pay, PayPal, and Apple Pay are the biggest ones. So adding these isn't just about convenience, it's about capturing sales you're currently losing. So just for reference, when we sign a new partner account, this is one of the first things that we go in and look at. If they don't have these set up, adding these typically adds a 20% lift to their checkout conversion rate, which is insane. So if you do not have Shop Pay, PayPal, and Apple Pay, at least, those three at least, set up, you need to go and set those up right now. It takes 10, 20 minutes. It's going to bump your sales up significantly, and it's super easy to do. So again, I don't know what my example store is actually going to let me do in here, but it is in settings, it is in payments. Yeah, so you're going to want to activate Shopify payments, and then there's supported payment methods. You're going to activate PayPal, add any other payment methods that you deem necessary in here, but you definitely want Shop Pay and PayPal. Apple Pay is a big one. Google Pay is used a little bit less, but it's still used a lot. But yeah, I mean, if you don't have Shop Pay and PayPal, you're just losing money because people will leave if they want to use those, and you're making them put in their credit card. They might not even have access to their credit card at the time. So you definitely want to make sure that those are set up and installed. So here's a quick action plan for this week. Okay. Most of this stuff is super, super easy to set up and really quick. So first things first is go set up those payment solutions. If not, that's going to have probably the highest impact out of all of this. Then go and set up your free shipping. Edit your current rates if it's not around that 20%. Add the paid one with the maximum price so it doesn't show both where one is free and one is paid and it's the same shipping time. Go set that up, then go ahead and create your first product bundle. Now, this isn't going to be applicable for every single e-commerce store, but I'd say 80 or 90% of stores can benefit from creating bundles. You don't have to overthink it. Again, literally selling 2 or 3 of the same product together at a slight discount has a 40% take rate on one of my partner accounts. Like, that is absurd. So yeah, don't overthink what bundles actually have to be. Then go ahead and set up your buy X get Y. This might take a little bit of coding to actually highlight it on the front end, right? Highlight it on the website. But you could even change the announcement bar and say something like all orders over $200 get a free hat or whatever product that you decide. This one has potential to just blow your sales up. So definitely do both of these. Really, all 3 of these are actually AOV kind of driven, but conversion rate is definitely going to grow with at least these 2 as well. And then take some time to look into your search terms and make your edits there. So realistically, you can get this all set up today. If you spend probably 2 hours on all of this, it's all going to be done. So I highly recommend going in, using these native Shopify features. They're all free. They don't take a ton of work. The only app you have to install is the bundles one, but that's a Shopify app. So not even really an app. Now, here's a few case studies from implementing these. So we've seen increased AOV by over 60% by implementing those 3 elements. So implementing those bundles, the shipping threshold and the buy X get Y discounts, that's almost doubling the AOV through three simple elements, which is just insane. We've also reduced the cart abandonment by over 26% by offering those payment options. Like I said, we usually see about a 20% lift in overall conversions when adding those. And then we've seen 12% lifts into conversion rates. So earlier when I was talking about the 8% lift, I'm wrong. It's actually 12 by using those search insights. So definitely go in and use those. They're really, really powerful. 12% might not seem like a lot, but over time, 12% is actually huge. Now, if you want help implementing these strategies, we are releasing a Profit Catalyst package, which helps brands just like yours implement these exact strategies. These strategies help brands like Biddlebee grow 601%, brands like Gtech, which is our best case study, grow 2,800%, and then consistent 40% plus increases in AOV. So I'm really excited to launch this package. This package is really a coaching and interactive consultation package. We actually put my data analysts into your store, into your Microsoft Clarity, or we install Clarity. If you don't have it installed, they're going to watch recordings. They're going to look at heat maps. They're going to look at all your Shopify reports, all your Shopify metrics. They're going to look at your websites, and we're going to develop plans specific to your brand and deliver those to you every single month. We're going to hop on calls every single month to walk you through this. I'm really excited for this package. It comes in at a much cheaper price point than our completely done for you packages. Obviously, this package starts at $9.97 a month, where our done for you package, our core and elite CRO offer, starts at $5,000 a month. So this is really affordable for pretty much any brand to get started with, and it's provided just incredible results for the few companies that we already have on this package. So if that's something you're interested in, there's going to be a link to my website below to schedule a call. On my website, you can also get a free 5-minute revenue optimization video delivered by yours truly. So, that's totally free. If you want to take advantage of that, go ahead. If you want to hop on a call and see what we can do, whether it's for the Profit Catalyst package, our split testing package, or our core CRO package, let me know and I'd be happy to chat. But I hope this helped. Use these 5 native features today. They're going to help grow your sales. They're going to help grow your profitability. There's no reason to not get after it. So hope this video helped. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.